result at the end is going to be a hard one to take.
It is. Obviously, when you go ahead so late in a game, after the run that we've been on, I don't think anyone could have denied us winning the game today. But sometimes when you're on these type of runs, they're the type of things that happen. You know what I mean? When you're sort of flying, riding high, and go ahead in the injury time, and then the opposition have, a deep free kick. They're the type of things that you tend to keep out the goal. So there's a lot to be admired from the players today, no doubt about it. We said at half time we knew that we were capable of winning the game, even being a goal down, and we were just very, very close to that happening.
I thought it was probably that sort of 20-30 minutes in the second half was the best I've seen from your team in a while. They really got the bit between their teeth, didn't they? And frankly could have scored more than 2.
Yeah, we clearly should have scored more than 2. Obviously, we've had numerous chances before. Teddy's scored the equaliser, the first one. I think it was building though. I think the last 15 minutes of the first half, definitely, we were getting the wide players sort of coming off the line and hurting them in between their midfield and the back three, and it was definitely happening, and we could. That's what we spoke about at half time. It was only a matter of time, and when we were going down the hill, we talked about sort of keeping them pinned in there if we could, force them to play longer, which they did all afternoon, and it looked as if it was going to work out quite well until the last 10 seconds or so. 2
high quality goals from your team, and in terms of conceding, 2 disappointing goals to concede.
Yeah, I mean the first one was a little bit of a strange one on that turnover. It was a lucky ricochet into the path of May, but then just a wrong choice, potentially from Monty in terms of when to press and when not to press. And then obviously the last one, it was just them things happen. It's only the last roll of the dice, and when you're on it and your luck's in, you tend to keep them out of the goal. Sometimes when you're not, you don't. And there was about 3 or 4 ricochets before it sort of fell to the lad with the header. So we could have dealt with it better. We had an opportunity to deal with it better, and we didn't. And that's the result of it, a goal.
As I said, from your team, 2 high quality goals from Teddy.
Yeah, they were, and he's definitely capable of that. We certainly didn't want to see him sort of doing too much of that from right back, if I'm being honest. But he's more than capable of that, and he will get in them positions from full back areas because he timed his runs well. I think that the way that we had to sort of like makeshift the team and put the team together with all the injuries and suspensions, I think they'll be disappointed in the end. They are disappointed, and everyone is, but ultimately I think in the cold light of day, if we sort of almost take the fact that it was only a point and not 3 points, I think from a performance point of view we can help that to take us forward to next Saturday.
I was going to say, it's one of those that today when you get on the coach you probably muse a lot over it on the way home, and in the morning when you've had a sleep you'll think actually there's, and I know you've already said there's lots of pluses, but actually it's a plus performance in the end.
Well, it is, yeah, because I thought we were good at times. We created numerous opportunities. Don't know how many saves our goalkeepers had to make. Josh has made a couple of good saves from us, but probably down to ourselves really being a little bit sloppy in possession. But we've actually opened them up quite a few times, and Freddie's been unlucky, Hacks has been unlucky, Colin's been unlucky. So, but fair play to them, they stayed in it, and they I suppose got their reward in the dying seconds.
And we saw a lot more of what Freddie's going to be able to bring to this team, I thought, in this game. He had a hard, perhaps, first half. Second half, he gave it back to the centre halves, and we were right behind it. It was just, but for that one hand of the keeper, and had his goal as well.
Well, he did everything right. He delayed his run. He stayed away. He could have quite easily started running towards the ball, which would have made him offside, but he delayed his run. His first touch was fantastic, and the finish was good. It was just a very, very good save. That's we were saying that on the side of the pitch. He couldn't do anything more, and I've said it to you before, like once he does get scoring, you won't be able to stop him.
It feels to me like could be the moment to go on a better run in this season after today, hopefully.
Well, hopefully that will be the case. What we have done is we again, similar to Tuesday and last Saturday to a degree, we've put a performance in that's worthy of a result, and today we've got a result, not the one that we wanted, but we've got a result. And Tuesday, the referee played a huge part. The referee tried to play a huge part today, but fortunately we didn't allow him to.
Yeah, to be fair to him, he did let the play go on for the second goal, though, didn't he? For the Lincoln goal.
Yeah, but it's not. It wasn't a difficult one, was it? You know,
he
at
did
the end of the day, that's his job to make sure that he allows play to go on if you've got gain advantage. But when a player gets like wrapped around his neck like WWE, like Ted did in the first half, Alfie may get sent off in the second half. You know,
You think the
they're
captain
easy.
was lucky as well not to get sent off?
No, because he was punching the ball back to where the actual foul was committed. And that's why I didn't know what all the big deal was about. So if he kicked the ball back or whatever, it didn't matter. All he did was punch the ball back to the direction where the foul was committed. So.